Hello, people. Shut up, Shar. Ah, my cat. She's annoying. But, it doesn't matter. I'm trying to make sure I got all my videos. Okay. I have been away from this for a while, so it's still kind of new to me. But we'll get some people in on this. Here we go. What? Alright, let's try live streaming. Yeah, there I am. Hopefully I got everything set up. Looks like it. Alright, well, I am live. We need to get the word out, and then yeah. Oh, looks like Tracy Downs just jumped in. Hello, Tracy. Let's see. Sorry, it's kind of a slow start today. We'll get this. We'll get this. I gotta figure out what the stream is called so I can put it in. 3 people? No. There's 3 people watching. I'm not ready. No, it's fine. Video manager. There we are. New tab so I can sit here. Really? Let's just delete. Let's delete. All right. My channel. Let's see. There we are. 4 people are watching me. Hopefully this will actually go good. There we are. I'm going to copy and paste this into Facebook, Google Hangouts, everywhere because we have a hell of a good show. You'll get to see it in a bit. I did my, I went out. I got up. My whole purpose for today was to go out. Go to that rally that was over at the refuge that went from the refuge all the way up to where LaVoy was assassinated. Then people were putting crosses along the way. Turns out, it evidently is against the law, and so the police went behind us later and pulled them all out. But you know what? It's the thought that it counts, and the people that were there, the people were amazing. Just flat out amazing. Don't worry, Danielle Brown. It's I'm still having issues myself. I'm trying to get that. I'm gonna go to YouTube. Not YouTube. I'm already on YouTube. Duh. Anyways, I'm back, guys, for at least right now. And I'll be back for a while. But post it. Go to Rural Oregon Patriots. which I think I was part of this group before, and I left because of all that infighting that was happening. I just didn't want any part of it. I just left everywhere. So I'm back. Hello, Brenda. Nice to see you. Now, since we're here, might as well get this over with.
I see the bad moon rising. I see trouble on the way. I see earthquakes and lightning. I see bad times today. Don't go around tonight, but it's bound to take your life. There's a bad moon on the rise.
All right, unmute myself and see you right there, Brenda. I told you I would, and I did. Hey, Alaska Bob. Hey, Tracy Downs. Hey, Alex Miller. Hey, Daniel Brown. Hello, everybody. Sorry I've been gone for so long. It was a downtime for me. Sleep dep. I still have sleep dep, and actually I'll probably even go crazier because of that. I met a lot of Patriots out there, got my name out there, and you know what? I got a special surprise when I went there today. Not only did I see Chris Briles, the man who, when I was 11 years old and got my bicycle handlebar stuck in my stomach, he was on the ambulance that took me over to the hospital. I lived 45 miles out of town. We met them probably about a third of the way there. And then they drove me the rest of the way. He's one of them that helped save my life. But two other people I met there. And I was amazed. One of the people was Staff Sergeant Mo. Yes, Staff Sergeant Mo was there. I got video of her. I even got her speaking directly to my camera. And I found out something. You all know I've already said I'm not a touchy-feely person. I don't like hugs and stuff. Handshakes are fine by me. Actually, they're kind of iffy at times. She is a huggy person. And you know what? It's Staff Sergeant Mo. I let her. She's awesome. But I was just like, holy shit, you're here? That means this is a big deal here. So I love that. Now, anybody in Oregon? I don't know if anybody's in Oregon at the moment, other than me, whoever's watching this. We have some candidates for governor. Guess what? They're all too busy. Well, almost all. And they're all big, going out there, sucking the elite's dicks or whatever. But there's one man, who actually was here. Not only that, he was at the rally. He was one of them that was putting the crosses down. He is a constitutional person that is running for governor. There we go. Right up here. He actually asked to sign my Constitution. This Constitution is getting, in just for me, I've got Sheriff Mack, I got Bruce Cuff. I'm hoping he's going to be the next governor. After you guys watch my interview with him, I'm pretty sure if you're an Oregonian, or if you're not, you're going to wish he was a governor of your state too. So basically, I was going to just upload this and say, all right, I'm getting back to Fallout 4. But guess what? It was going to take about 700 minutes to upload the whole video because I pieced a whole bunch of little pieces together. So what we're going to do is we are all going to watch it together. Sound like fun? I think so. So, without further ado... Uh-oh, what's up, Daniel? No. So, we're watching it together. My wife's going to be watching it with me and with you guys, so... Let's get ready to be a patriot. I don't know what the fuck it is. Alright, here we go. Alright guys, we're here. We're going to be starting soon, so I'm going to put my press hat on. And we'll get going. Alright? See you guys in a bit.
Unconstitutional infringing on his Second Amendment rights. And that is another P3. He's also on the list for all the P3, which is the Patriot political prisoners. Do not forget the Hammonds. Do not forget Skylar Barbeau. Skylar Barbeau is a brother, a very close brother to the P3 that are in prison in Portland and in Nevada. He was Cliven Bundy's personal security guard at the Bundy Ranch. A good man, a good heart. He has practiced lawfully to hold authorities that have behaved negligently or unjustly, and he has practiced throughout the West Coast, up and down the West Coast, serving them paperwork for their injustices, for their negligence, for their lack of due diligence. And her son has done that for us, making himself a target of harassment, therefore now in prison in Seattle. Stacy is here with us today. She came to the Hammond rally to understand all the efforts her son has ever done, and she has come to fully understand and support everything her son has done, knowing him to be a really good man. Do you want to say anything, Betty?
Oh, you said it all.
Oh. My big mouth, sorry.
No, that's just Sergeant Mo all the way.
As a mother, can you tell us a little bit about your son?
Go ahead and step up so they can hear. These are microphones, you know. We don't have the big mics.
He's a very peaceful person, very adamant about standing up for the rights of not only himself but all of fellow Americans. When he took his oath as a Marine to defend the Constitution, he took that seriously. And even though he's no longer serving in the Marines or in the Army National Guard, that was something that he said that he's not stopping.
Your oath doesn't expire.
That's right. That's right. And I'm very proud of him for the things that he has stood up to do for our country, even though it's put him in prison. So yeah.
If you could say anything to your son right now, what would you say to him?
I love him so much, and I am so proud of him.
Awesome.
I am so proud of him, and I will stand behind him, and I will go the distance for him.
What do you think of this memorial gathering today?
I think this is awesome, and I think that we need to be supportive of everybody needs to gather together and support what we're trying to, a message we're trying to get across to our own country and our own Americans, that we stand up for our constitutional rights.
Well, between the three of us videotaping you right now, you're probably going to be seen by 100,000 people at least. So,
Oh, yeah.
Is there anything that you want to say? Rocky Hall, Lassen County Oath Keepers right here. Just talk to me, girl.
This is what I want to say. One word, our Constitution.
Read it.
Read it, yes.
Learn it, understand it.
And that one's been in your pocket for a minute, I see.
Yeah, it's a little bit worn out. I laminated it with packing tape
There
to
you
make
go.
it last a little longer.
And wake the
watched
nation.
in. What would you say to the sheriff right now if you had a chance to talk to him?
Which sheriff?
Yeah.
The Dave Ward,
Harney County.
Harney County.
Wimpy Ward.
Well, I know that my son just told me this week that we should go and protest against him, against that he's not supporting.
Because he's not constitutional,
Right, he's
correct?
not, exactly.
He's not following the letter of the law, is he?
Exactly.
He's come here and he's taken away the people of Oregon's rights by bringing in the federal government to overreach, isn't he?
Yes.
It doesn't this land all out here belong to Uranium One and Calico Industries? Wasn't this land sold through the Hillary Foundation, George Soros, Ted Ferrioli? Weren't they involved?
Oh boy.
Gillis, I can speak to that. I can speak to that. In regards to the wildlife refuge out here in Malheur, we have just recently uncovered some new information that Lazaro is still working on the final details, but we're going to provide some new information that it is listed, registered as a corporation from a foreign DBL entity.
So this is not
federal land. This is not even so much as public property when you look at it as foreign corporations that are receiving foreign grants. And we have just uncovered this information. So let us wrap it up with Lazaro, who's working on that research now. But just remember, this doesn't belong to the feds either way. This is not their jurisdiction, never was, and this belonged to over 100 ranchers long before it was ever a wildlife refuge, which is absolutely just a front to take away land from the people wrongfully, unfairly, and criminalizing the ranchers themselves.
Are they not burning and killing cows?
They are burning and killing.
Are they not stealing cows and
harassing them?
Are they not stealing cows and selling them out of state?
They are absolutely doing that.
Are they not transporting thieving animals that belong to people? Are they not doing that? The BLM, that's what I'm
Not
talking
to
about.
mention they already have their own corporate ranches, which have high kill slaughters with no humane ethical practices being utilized.
As they
and
fill
those are
these animals full of all
government-owned
different kinds of
FDA
shots to kill you.
Yes.
These medications that they use on these cows to fatten them up, they are doing nothing but poisoning you.
They are poisoning
Because the
us.
bottom line is all this land out
We'll make
here.
this Gillis' show now.
Oh, there you go.
But anyways, I really don't have anything further to add at this moment in regards to that evidence. I have seen it. Lazaro has already sent it to me. He's going to wrap up some details and we'll make that public for everybody to see themselves, along with everything else that we're working on making it public and available for the public to see. And a lot of people have the thumb drives spread across the nation with thousands of documents he's uncovered. And simply, he did this with research online. It was available online. He simply connected the dots that showed us the bias, prejudice, and the motive. Most importantly, the motive of why they're taking this land and what they're going to do with it now. Now we know. That's all I got to say. Staff Sergeant Mo out.
I did not get your name on the camera yet, so.
Stacy Barbeau.
Stacy Barbeau.
Yep.
Stacy Barbeau.
I apologize.
And you are mother of
Skylar Barbeau.
Skylar Barbeau. Okay. Well, my YouTube video people probably like, who is she? So I wanted to make sure.
Thank you, guys.
No, thank-
Everybody gathered so that we can get pictures of the full group.
Oh, yes, and before we all take off, let's all get together and have some pictures. I know, I haven't forgotten about you.
Jeez, Bruce Cobb. Like
Who do you think?
All right, people. Here
Everybody
is.
hold up a cross. Seahawks!
California represented.
Oregon! Yeah!
We the people stand united.
Why are we here?
Boy!
Remember it.
Between the three of us, we're going to talk to 100,000 people right now. Listen to the American public.
Stand up for what you believe in.
kids today. Show them the course that they must take from this day forward, Father. And thank you for allowing us to be here today at this time, at this particular moment, to recognize LaVoy Pinnacle, Patriot, murdered by the federal government. Lord, I ask you to bless us all as we walk through here today. And we all said, Amen.
Yeah! Let's go, guys. Set it up on the way there. Alright, guys, the first cross is being placed in. Well, the first in the road.
People are saying thank you links on this like crazy.
Really?
Alright, yeah, I'm driving and videoing. I don't even drive in. Alright, here we go, guys. Very first cross, right next to the Narrows.
Oh, I guess I am getting
And another cross. Basically, where is it? There it is. There's the other one. These wonderful ladies help get this all put together. And I'm trying to get a good view here, guys, but there's crosses. I'm going to keep going on this. I am probably going to be missing quite a few crosses along the way. I'm going to put this up here. Hope that I can get it. Get a few. Trying to figure out. Yep. So we are going to do something crazy. I'm going to put this up in the visor. Nope, that's not going to work. You guys are going to be going back, forth all this time. But there is another cross. They're trying to find a good spot for it. Yeah, you get to see my, yeah, no. There's another cross. These people are doing awesome. The crosses are going, we all met up at the, close to the refuge. There's another cross. I'm not going to be able to get every single one of the crosses. But you know what? This camera is supposed to take 20 pounds off. It's under the agreement of me being able to video. So all females are 20 pounds less. We are going to do it that way. All right. There you guys go. The crosses are being set, and there is pretty close to 50 to 75 people that are here. They've got groups all the way up to I. So it's pretty intense, guys. All right, gotta drive now. So we got crosses, and we're gonna keep the crosses going anytime I get a chance. Okay. Now, y'all, it's not just whites here. Oh man, it's really fuzzy. There we go. These guys just put a cross down. You can see that right there. See that? That's a cross. Alright guys, look at this. Oh man, that's a video. Here we go. Look at this. Crosses. Crosses. We got the crosses going. Now I'm going to just pretty much drive up to LaVoy's site of murder. Because we got a lot of crosses. And I can't stop each one. We'll be at this for about a week. There's a lot of crosses, guys. So sorry I can't show you every single cross. But we're going to go up there and meet up. Alright? Good. I thought I'd give you guys a interesting view. This is the top of a mountain. This is along the way that the Patriots drove towards John Day. I mean, this is the kind of view I grew up with, guys. I mean, this is Harney County. One of the most beautiful places I've ever known. I just thought I'd give you guys a view of what I grew up with and what a lot of us don't even take time to notice anymore. Alright guys, look at this. This is the Patriotic community here in Oregon. From Washington, California. We got people from everywhere. We have Chris Biles, Staff Sergeant Mo. We've even got somebody who's running for governor, which we will get a video, get an interview soon. So, all right, guys, I'm going to start showing off some of the stuff that's come here.
If you do not want something recorded by voice, audio, don't.
This is the Patriotic community, people. This is who is here. People still come out, still give flowers. There are some dead ones, but there are some live ones. They're still coming. We will never forget LaVoy. There's even new crosses. Oh, let's have some look at what was said here. Look at this, guys. This is new stuff. This is new information. I've been up here many a times for you guys, and I'll keep on being up here. Do you mind if I get a picture of you on the horse? All right, this is good. You got a LaVoy brand. Nice. There we go. And can you state your name?
Amanda, Bissett, from Walla, Washington.
Excellent. I know LaVoy's smiling at this. A young man here just put this up. He has an awesome hammer too. Can I get a picture of that hammer? Yeah. The skull on it's just awesome. I just love that skull. Now, did you do this yourself?
No, I found this honestly.
Oh, that's still awesome. Looks like a vigilante hammer, you know? Hammer of justice.
That's what I used to put up all the crosses.
There you go, man. Do you mind if I get a video of you? Okay, that'll work too. How about you, sir?
Don't bother me.
Okay.
Anything I told you last time, don't bother me.
Well, I got to keep asking, you know?
Just remembers I don't like it.
Yeah, that's why I was like, okay, you want the. But we got Patriots everywhere, guys.
Get it where I'm smiling halfway.
Oh, you always are. Ah, you're fine. Everybody seems to love the videos I keep putting out, so I'll keep putting them out.
How are you, sir?
Not bad. How are you doing?
Find your information on.
Links, LINX to truth.
Links to truth.
Yeah, it's I've got over 61 videos. This will be the 62nd, basically. I'm just an asshole that
cool.
says
We love those people.
Hey, I say what my opinion is. I throw out the facts that I find. LINX
to truth.
To truth.
TO or
TO. And then truth. I have got 231 subscribers so far, over 13,000 views on my videos, so I'm not doing too bad, I guess.
Yeah,
I'm an asshole, and if I say something wrong, I'll admit it right there on the camera.
Well, that's what you got to be, honest.
I'd rather be a honest asshole than a lying politician.
Than a tyrannical politician. That makes sense to me. We'll have to look you up.
I'm going to try to make sure I'm not getting anybody's picture unless I ask them. There's even a cross way over here, guys. I'm trying to make sure no videos for people. Yeah, I skipped quite a few cars on the way here. There was a lot of crosses. We have some good patriotic community here. You've heard Staff Sergeant Moe. You've heard Barbeau. We are doing good here, guys. People bringing out their whole families, kids.
Kind of a dark-haired lady in a burgundy SUV.
You guys have seen my previous videos on this. You can keep on seeing it. Oh my gosh, wait a minute. Just wanted to show. Look at that. Somebody put a stethoscope up there. This is awesome, guys. All right, I'm going to sign off for right now until something major happens, all right?
Enough?
Yeah. Well, let's get it so they know I'm really talking to you.
Oh.
This is Chris Browse, everybody. I'm the man who helped save my life when I was 11. So, what do you want to say to the patriotic community, Chris?
I think it's time that this United States of America gets together as a group of people that are concerned about the way their world is. I think it's time that we get together and become part of the government instead of the government running us around. It's time for us to be the governing body and get our freedoms back, get our rights back, and protect them, study our Constitution, and raise our children to have a good place to live in, and our grandchildren, our great-great-grandchildren, so that they have a good place to live and are free.
Damn straight. Everybody on my channel already knows I carry this in my back pocket all the time. Everywhere I go. All right.
Hammer?
How many here think I'm really flipping smart?
Can't you be both?
Yeah, she can. I am a speaker, absolutely. And who do I speak for? Who have I always said? For God, and that is it.
All right.
Okay. I just really wanted to say thank you to everybody for coming out today and showing love for LaVoy. He was a husband, a father, a grandfather, and a man of God. And he truly believed that what he was doing was the right thing to do. And we all know that. So I just want to say thank you for being here. I'm just pretty much all day I've been almost on the verge of tears just thinking about the love and support that are shown today for this man that most of us never even met. But he became our friend. He stood up for us. He stood up for all of us. And we have no choice but to honor this man. And we will remember him forever. We will never forget LaVoy Patriotic and what he sacrificed for us. So I just wanted to say that. Thank you. And the crosses all along the way were just heartwarming to see, and everybody did such a good job, and I don't know what else to say. So,
well, and you know, that's the thing is,
somebody did take one out. It don't even matter.
yeah, we can't control what's not going to happen.
Trolls are going to be trolls.
So we are going to let Julie sing the national anthem. We are also going to say a prayer.
Mom, it's loaded, so whatever.
Pledge of Allegiance. But I'm going to go ahead and let Julie sing first.
Sure, right?
Better? She don't want to see that crap.
Wait a minute.
Sorry.
Okay.
Oh, say, can you see
By the dawn's early light,
what so proudly we hail
at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched, were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
No, it wasn't. But everybody was feeling it. That's the big thing. She got in my way, so I had to move further.
Of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay, I just want to say, we had some hard times getting here. I so appreciate and love all of this, and us loving on LaVoy, and everybody coming from so far and coming together for this. Going forward with this, it's stressful, and we have to keep our eye on the prize at all times. Amen. And I have a scripture that I want to read because it's something that really needs to sink in with everybody, and it's such an important scripture to God. I had forgotten my Bible this morning, but God had my back because Julie actually posted a meme that is exactly what I wanted to say. And knowing I would have no cell service up here, I screenshotted it. So I'm just going to read it. Yeah, I have pretty good screenshotting skills now.
Heck yeah! I mean, yes, ma'am.
Oh, don't worry, I'm not getting you. Everybody loves smoke. I don't know why.
You all know this verse. Love is patient. Love is kind. It does not envy. It does not boast. It is not proud. It does not dishonor others. It is not self-seeking. It is not easily angered. It keeps no record of wrong. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with the truth. It always protects,
always trusts, always hopes, always perseveres. Love never fails.
Yay, God!
You know, and I also just wanted to say thank you to all the people who volunteered to come out and protect our memorial, to work as security for us so that we were safe throughout our mission, because people don't have to do things like this. So I just want to say thank you to everybody that helped make this a success.
Thank you.
I'm only over the mountain for
No, we kind of did ask for help, but
you didn't ask me.
now I will.
Okay.
And that they would be picked up. So they are being picked up. Please do not be offended. This is a designated area right here to place crosses. Okay? So just letting everybody know, warning was given. Please do not place any crosses on the sides of the roads.
What about the footage?
No, absolutely. There's zero tolerance. Do not put them on the side of the road.
Wait, I'm confused because that's what we did all the way here.
Yeah, and some people evidently got picked up for it. Or at least the crosses have.
They gave us the footage of how many feet. So on the side of the road, 10 feet in, 20 feet off private property, but 10 feet in.
Which actually means just about you can't place it anywhere. Because private property is about 20 feet away from the road. I mean, right there.
Silly boys.
Okay, Mo, I am going to get a video of you, and I want you to say whatever you want to say to the truther community or people who are listening. Because that hat is adorable.
Thank you. Well, I couldn't wear it earlier because the wind was blowing so hard. But right now, here on this spot, LaVoy's cross is right here. The main cross is right here next to us, to my left. You know, this is a time of grieving still. It takes everybody individual time. And God knows that the family is held up with love and prayers and support through their grieving. And then we stand strong with them and for them, behind them. But that we also remember and we are celebrating LaVoy's life, his wisdom, his education. He's a great man. I was so fortunate to have finally met him. And it is hard to be here in the place where he was shot and murdered. It's difficult because he was murdered and his life was taken from us. But he is in a place where he's resting. He is a man of God. He knows Jesus. He walked with Jesus and he's home. And so we celebrate knowing that he's in peace and that we continue to carry that message. You know, LaVoy knew somehow in his gut that day was coming. He told several family members. He's told several individuals. I believe Deb Jordan reported on it openly on some conversations that her and Pete had with him. He knew for some reason, probably due to his experiences with the BLM and the war that was ongoing to steal his property, and the evidence that was mounting against the criminals, the real criminals. He knew that they would want to end his life eventually for speaking so truthfully. So he came out here knowing in his gut, knowing like premonition from God that his life may be ended out here. And it was. And he still stood with courage, without fear, walking with God, God providing him that courage, him turning to God, lifting his hands up to God and leaning on his power to continue to carry on. Each person may find their own individual power, but LaVoy found power there. And we carry together united.
Paid for for their winter.
That's all I have to say because we have a lot going on.
They usually don't even get hours for the winter, and they're all broke.
All right, Patriotic community. This is Bruce Cuff. He is running for governor, and he's out here with the Patriotic community in honoring LaVoy and putting out the crosses. So I was wanting to have him say a few words and let us know what he's planning to do when he gets elected governor.
What's your name again?
My name is John Davis.
John Davis. Okay. Thanks, John. Well, I debated the other candidates this week, the other three that were running for governor, and I'll just tell you, they don't have a plan for Oregon. They're really good at listing all the problems, but they are not good with solutions. They have no solutions for Oregon. They don't understand what a constitutional sheriff is. One of them thinks we live in a democracy, Bud Pierce. Allie's really good. Alan Allie's really good about talking about the problems but no solutions. And Bob Niemeyer wants to rewrite the Constitution by himself. That's pretty arrogant. So I got three guys running against me. I'm the only pro-life Republican in the race. I'm conservative. I'm a Christian constitutional conservative Republican. Big C, big C, big C, little r. And I'm going to get local control back into our communities. And we are going to exert state sovereignty in the state of Oregon. There's going to be, I'm going to ask every single county sheriff, once I get elected, to go to every single federal agency within their jurisdiction, tell them to cease and desist. They will not bother any business or individuals unless they talk to the governor's office. And there's two layers of protection, the governor's office and the sheriff's office. So if they have a complaint about one of our citizens or one of our businesses, they will bring that to the governor's office. We will look at it. If there is no wrongdoing, they are not going to be able to harass our citizens just because. It's not going to happen. They're going to be giving up the 53% of the lands that's currently unconstitutionally managed by the BLM, U.S. Forest Service, Park Service, whatnot. They're going to be giving that up and leaving Oregon. That is going to be the gist of what we're talking about. As far as getting businesses going in this state, currently they just raised the minimum wage law, and they're planning on, IP 28 is planning on increasing the business taxes on businesses by 250%. As soon as I'm done with this primary race and I'm the winner, we're going to be talking about getting rid of the $1 billion in business taxes that we currently charge every biennium. And we're going to be also getting rid of the $800 million in property taxes that we currently currently charge businesses. The state of Oregon, statewide, we charge $5.7 billion in property taxes. That's including commercial as well as residential. So $800 million of that is the commercial side, and we're going to eliminate that. We're going to eliminate the $1 billion of business taxes. So there's only going to be the fee to the Secretary of State's office and local jurisdictions for doing business in Oregon. So here's what I know.
Oh, go ahead.
Here's what I know. The businesses that we attract, the employees that they hire, the personal income taxes that they pay is going to more than make up for the $1.3 billion that we're giving up in business taxes. And you and I know that we pay those business taxes. Businesses don't pay them. They have to charge more for their product, which just makes them uncompetitive. Does it make sense to have Oregon businesses have to compete outside of Oregon and be uncompetitive when we're paying those taxes anyway? It makes no sense. Governor Brown doesn't have one economic bone in her body as far as how to run this state or how to bring businesses here or how to prosper here. So when she used the 35-day session to pass the minimum wage law, she used the 35-day session to pass her green energy plan, and then gagged her commission so they would not speak. Does that sound like transparency to you? No. This governor goes away. This governor is responsible for killing LaVoy Finicum.
Appointed governor.
Appointed governor.
She wasn't elected.
Well, that's true. She was not elected. But she's acting like she's got a mandate from the people, and she does not. But if you read the U.S. Constitution, Article 4, Section 4, you will find in there that this governor used her executive powers to request the President of the United States to send the FBI out here and accused all of these guys at the refuge, including LaVoy, of violence, terrorism. That's why that these guys are in prison, because the federal government got involved because of what Kate Brown did. She sold us down the river, and we're going to make sure that when we get done with this election, Kitzhopper, Sylvia, and her are all going to be in orange jumpsuits for the rest of their life, if it's up to me. Also, when it comes to Stephen Dwight Hammond, the very first act of my administration is to write a letter to the next Republican of the United States. I hope it's Ted Cruz. If it's Trump, that's okay too. I'll write that letter and I'll ask for a pardon for Steve and Dwight Hammond, and they will be removed from prison. And all the Bundys and all the folks involved in that, we're going to request pardons for them. Don't know if their trials will be done yet, but we need our American patriots out of prison and back with their families where they belong.
You, do you know anything about state banks?
State banks. I listened to Chris Ann Hall the other day in Prineville, and she made a very compelling case for having a state bank in Oregon where we can actually have control of our own finance. Obviously, we're not going to be printing money, but it removes us from the feds, and it allows us to not have to bend over when they want to garnish somebody or whatnot. So,
and the IRS cannot
touch anything. So that is something we're definitely going to be looking into. And here's what I want. I want Sid Lycum for Secretary of State, and I want Jeff Goodman for Treasurer, because me as governor, Sid Lycum, Secretary of State, and Jeff Goodman as governor, those three folks make up the land board in Oregon. And if we get the feds off of our 53% of our land that's currently unconstitutionally managed by the feds, and we have the counties in control of actually managing that land, we start logging, we start mining, we start doing all the things that we used to do in Oregon and get our rural communities back. And another way to get our local control back is we're going to take 50% of the general fund that currently comes into the state of Oregon, and we're going to just give that to the counties, no strings attached. Let them fund public schools, public schools, infrastructure, and public safety. So that's what I got planned for Oregon. These other guys don't have a plan. You'll notice in the voters pamphlet it talks about a sales tax, trying to reduce the personal income tax on Oregonians and having a local sales tax at the county level. What I'm after is local control, and we've changed that position. We've changed it from actually doing anything with a sales tax to just taking 50% of that general fund and just giving it to the counties. That gets the same thing done. Young lady, you have a question?
Bruce Cup, this is Staff Sergeant Mo, Maureen Peltier with the Oath with Staff Sergeant Mo. I just want to ask if you knew anything about the National Liberty Alliance and the recent post that they had shared with all of us with two links regarding the courts for Portland and also a link for Nevada specifically. Would you like to comment on that? Are you aware of the filing that took place in regards to inquiries for indictments against biased and prejudiced judges in regards to these cases with the P3? Are you aware of this? And if you are, do you have a comment for that?
Yeah, I saw something about it. I didn't read the whole article, but here's what I know. When I sat in that courtroom and I watched Anna Brown, I sat in the courtroom when they had the Nevada judge was petitioning to have them sent down there for 10 days. And I watched that judge blow through all of the reasons why they can't get a speedy trial. They're starting 2 trials at once. The defendants don't want to go. The lawyers down there in Nevada said if you send them down here, we're going to file a writ that they never go back to Oregon. They're facing 20 years of prison here. They're facing life in prison there. You know, they can't get a speedy trial if they're spending 10 days down there. She blew through all of those things and just sent them down there April 13th, saying that she expected them to come back April 23rd. I want her to get up so bad, and I just think either she's being naive or she knows what she's doing. But I want to get up so bad and said the Empress has no clothes. You know, because she is either naive or she's in cahoots with the U.S. Attorney's Office. Because I'll tell you what, I don't think they want to try this case. I don't think they have a case in Portland. They've kept these guys in jail. If that case gets tried up here, that all the wrongdoing that the FBI did, all the wrongdoing that OSP did, everything that happened right here would be exposed. And they don't have a case, and they know it. And they kept these poor guys in jail, away from their families. And so...
Have they provided any evidence that you know of?
No, none at all. Other than, see, when Kate Brown used her Article 4, Section 4 powers, the federal government had to treat these guys as terrorists, and they have from day one. Okay, so she's the one that accused him of domestic violence. There was not a single shot fired, never pointed a gun at anybody. The only people that ever pointed guns at people were the federal officers and the state officers. As governor, my state police will not be pointing guns at people. Absolutely not. And we will not be working with the federal government. The FBI is an unconstitutional agency. The Constitution does not give the federal government a right to have a police force. So,
are you aware of the habeas corpus that was filed by the NLA, the National Liberty Alliance, just a couple days ago, with a response time of 6 days, ending on Tuesday, the 26th?
No, I'm not aware of that one.
No worries then. Okay. But it is online, just so for your information, for you to study.
I've been campaigning like crazy. Like I said, I had to debate these guys the last 4 days, and I've been, on the road, and I even got some questionnaires from newspapers I haven't even had time to finish. So I just dropped by my resume and my information, said, hey, it's in here, figure it out. Statesman Journal, Nancy Harrington, she wanted me to fill this paper out, and I said, well, it's all in this stuff that I'm going to drop off. So I just dropped it off at her office and said, here, you want to consider me.
How is your campaign going for
Wonderful,
you?
wonderful. Yeah, everywhere I'm going, I get support from people. The more these guys speak, the more the people realize that they're, and the advantage I have this time over last time is Dennis Richardson hid. I ran against Dennis Richardson 2 years ago. He had the name recognition. He just hid. He didn't debate me. The one time he's on the stage with me on January 20th or January 30th at the Oregon State Young Republicans 2 years ago, he got slaughtered, and he did not show his tail again the whole time. So he just got, they just enthroned him as the candidate. But see, this time that's not happening. These guys have to be on stage with me, and I'm the last one to leave. These guys jet out the door right away. I hang around, talk to the people. I go in there, bust stuff to the kitchen help. I make sure I say thank you to the chef, drag him out there, say hello to him. I make sure that everybody in that restaurant has my information. Everybody working there. These other people, you know what they do? They look right past that person like they don't exist. Well, you know what? That's where I come from. I come from the working class. That lady that's busting that table, that guy back in there cooking in the back, that's my people. You guys are my people. We're tired of having these rich guys run us and tell us what to do with our lives. It's time we had somebody that is actually, we the people, became governor. And that's what we need, and that's what I am. I'm the son of a barber. So I said, you know what we need to beat Kate Brown? We need one mean SOB, and that's me. I'm the son of a barber. Yeah, so I've used that and these poor guys had to listen to the same joke like over and over again every time we stopped, and they'd be groaning. But it's tough. I had to listen to their jokes too. I had to listen to Alan Alley. He walked across the state all the way from Baker City to Portland. You know what? That's not campaigning. That's what we call a stunt. And he did it in 2008, and he's still talking about it. It was dumb then. It's dumb now. Sorry, Alan. Not a good idea. So I need to go, guys. I got to go. I got a veterans fundraiser in Redmond today at 6 that I got to get to. So I'm thinking I'm about 4 o'clock, isn't it? I need to be hitting the road.
Real quick, would you like to speak on the land issues here in Oregon? If maybe I missed that already, you can skip. I understand you.
No, we did. Yeah, we did talk about it.
Touch on it.
Yeah, I did. I could. Yeah,
she can use my videos.
Yeah,
I can.
Yeah,
not a problem, sir.
Okay.
Well, thank you very much, Bruce. And honestly, by what you've said, you pretty much got my vote.
All right.
Because we need a constitutional governor, not an elite governor.
And I need a constitutional president. That's why I'm supporting Cruz. I'm not sure about Trump. I think he's going to be Obama the other direction. But I think either way, we're going to get Trump, Cruz, Trump. If they pull the party together, that'd be great. That would be a winner. Either way. I would take it either way, because I think if Cruz is vice president, we got enough constitutional direction there. Or if he's president, we'd be better. But either way, I think we beat Hillary Clinton and then send her to jail.
Do you think she's? Do you know about the FBI's charges against her are closing soon?
Yeah.
And
well, you know what? The only problem is her attorney general won't prosecute. Lynch won't do it. So the FBI's mad. They're hopping mad. The guys in this state. Here's the guys in this state that I need. That I have the support of. The National Guard, the Oregon State Police, the sheriff's associations. All these guys, why? They haven't, quote, endorsed me in the primary, but I'll tell you what, they're so sick and tired of having governors that have ignored them for 30 years because, you know what, they don't treat them with respect. So Oregon State Police, National Guard, you know, I spent a year in the National Guard. Okay, I also spent 4 years and 3 months in the U.S. Army. So, and my son right now, hold on, wait a minute. You guys can get this on film. This is my son, Gideon. See that? 19 years old. He's in the Army. He's at Fort Huachuca, Arizona. You want to get a picture of that? You got it? Okay. So anyway, I've got 10 young ladies writing to him right now because I'm tired of writing to him, and I'm going to find him a wife. Victoria Sharp, you're out there. You better write him. You got competition,
Did you say
dear.
Victoria Sharp?
Yeah, she's writing him too. So anyway, thanks, guys, and I better hit the road.
Thank you very much.
That was awesome.
Yeah,
Thank you very much.
All right, guys. I just got this. That is the whole video. So I'm gonna switch over to scene 2 so you guys can see my ugly mug. But yeah, it was actually pretty fun. There was a lot of talking, but I didn't videotape everything because then we'd be here until probably tomorrow at about 7:30 in the morning. I don't want to do that. So, and I don't think I had enough memory in the mini to do it. I'm not a Pete, unfortunately, but I'm doing what I can. I said I'd do a show every Saturday because Spitfire was not going to let me fade into the background for a while. Well, that's kind of my, I'm back and I'm here and y'all are just going to have to deal with it. I will show you guys what I can. I will tell you guys what I can. In the end, as I've always said, seek the truth, speak the truth, and be the truth. And that's what I try to do with the videos. I put that video together, did not look through anything. I just put all the videos, all the little clips all together, one right after the other chronologically, and made a movie out of it. And I was going to upload it into YouTube, but it would have took 700 minutes to upload it. So I decided this way was easier and faster. It's not a full 700 minutes. So, you know what? I'm going to have to do this again because it's actually awesome. Seek the truth, speak the truth, and be the truth, and wake the nation. Y'all have a good day.